If you've ever found it difficult to get the most out of Nearby Now, you're not alone. That's why in this episode, I'm going to be going over Nearby Now check-ins reports. Let's get to it. Hey there, I'm Wayne with Leads Nearby, and this is Contractor Cast, where we help you grow your service-based business and generate more leads, customers, and sales by helping you market your business way better. So if you're interested in learning the latest and greatest marketing strategies, tools, tips, and tricks, tactics, well, you may want to consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes. All right, so Nearby Now is one of those tools that has a ton of features, but if you're like most contractors, you never really fully take advantage of all that it can do. So today we're taking a look at the Team Check-ins report. This report can help you keep track of how your team is doing in the field when it comes to check-ins, review requests, and more. So let's jump onto the computer and take a closer look. Okay, so the first thing you're going to have to do is obviously go to your Nearby Now account, log in with your information, email and password, etc. Obviously, if there are any issues with logging in, feel free to give us a call, and we'll be glad to help you out and make sure that you're getting into your account. But once you log in, once you sign in, you're going to be taken to your main dashboard, and that's usually going to be the reporting dashboard. And if you're not there when you first check in, go to your left-hand menu here and click on Reports, and that's going to, again, take you to the main report dashboard here. And what we're going to focus on today is down here toward the bottom, and there's a lot of different reports that you can run, and we've covered some of these other reports in some of our other videos, but for this particular video, we're going to focus in on the Team Check-ins report. We're going to click on that and open that up. And one of the cool things about this particular report is that it really kind of allows you to, take a real good look at your team and see exactly, how they're performing when it comes to doing check-ins, requesting reviews, etc. So right off the bat, we can see in this particular report, like many of the other reports here, is that you can, sort this report based on a time span, a date range. You can choose a specific date range, a custom date range, or you can, choose the last 30 days, last 60 days, etc. So I've got it set to the last 60 days, and we're going to take a look at that. You also have the ability here to share this report with, anyone that you want to have a look at it. So you could share it with all your techs if you wanted to. You could give them this link, and they could take a look at the report, or again, anyone else that you wanted to have look at this report. You can save the report into your, My Reports, into your storefront reports, and into your global reports, and just give it a name. You can also schedule this report to run on a specific, day, week, month, quarterly basis, and again, it's going to send the report to whoever you want it. It can also be a custom email list that you send the report to, but you have the ability to schedule that report. And you also have the ability here to just download it either as a CSV file or as a PDF. All right, so one of the things we see right off the bat is, we're looking at one of our clients here, but, this allows them to come in here and see right off the bat all the team members that they have, all their technicians, everyone who is doing, has the ability to do check-ins and request reviews through Nearby Now is listed here in the Team Check-ins report. And right off the bat, we can also go over here to the right-hand side, and we can click on sorting by check-in. So we could sort by the person who has the most check-ins to the least check-ins. And this allows me to, as a business owner, to go in here and see who on my team is not performing the way I would like for them to. Who's not putting in the check-ins, who's not requesting the reviews, over that time period that I've chosen. So over the past 60 days, these techs here at the top, they're doing pretty well. 68 review check-ins, 65 review requests from our leader on this particular board, on down to the folks down here at the bottom who are not doing that. Now again, you want to make sure you keep this list clean. So some of these guys may not be employed anymore. We're not quite sure, but what you want to make sure is that obviously that this list is up to date, and that will allow you to kind of just keep a clean overview of exactly what's going on. And so it allows you to keep track of these guys down at the bottom and give them some incentive, and pull them in and let them know what they need to continue doing or pick up again if they've slacked off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Michael here at the very top, and this allows us to kind of drill down, and when we click on Michael, we can see even more information. We can see exactly what date he was doing this particular check-in, what time, his location, and the check-in language itself, as well as whether or not he requested a review and whether or not the customer has filled out that review as of yet. And one of the things that we can do here when we're looking at this particular report and we're diving in on individuals is see that although Michael is leading in this particular instance with the most review requests and also the most check-ins, one of the things that we can see with this particular report as we dive in on his specific stats is that he's not necessarily taking advantage of filling out the check-in till it's fullest, right? So there could be a lot more information in these check-ins. There could be better keywords into these check-ins, and so we can go back to this tech and say, hey, love the effort, love the fact that you're doing the check-ins, getting the customer review requests out there. But hey, one of the things that you could work on would be what you're putting into your actual check-in, instead of it just being maintenance all the time, or these one-word pieces. These aren't things that people are necessarily searching for at home. So what needs to be in the check-in are words and keywords that a customer or potential customer at home would be searching for, because this language right here goes directly on to the website. So let's take a look at how that transpires. So one of the last ones here was this Phoenix one, and I just happen to have the Phoenix page already pulled up. So when you go to their website and you go to the Phoenix, Arizona service page, that's where the check-in and the reviews from the customers are going to be on here. So this is the Nearby Now plugin here, and it brings over that review. And let's see, his was down here 2 days ago, right? So Michael V, maintenance, Phoenix, Arizona. That's the check-in for Michael. And as we see here, that's his check-in, Michael. As we see here, this is the same check-in, maintenance, Morton Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona. And as soon as this tech does this check-in and writes this sentence or multiple sentences, that's what's going to automatically get pushed to the website. And what we want to have is a web page that's full of keywords, things at home that somebody is searching for. And if we scroll up the page just a little bit, we can see other texts that are, doing a better job with the actual check-in itself. Being more descriptive of what it is that they're doing, using more relative keywords. Like air conditioning system, HVAC maintenance, cooling tune-up, things of that nature. And so the more check-ins that we have on this page that have this language in them, the better this Phoenix, Arizona page is going to be. So when somebody in Phoenix specifically is doing a search for cooling tune-up or air conditioning system repair, this page has a better chance of showing up. So let's go back one page and look at this other person on there that left that better review, right? So this other tech here is also, again, great job with doing reviews, and it's the exact opposite. He is putting in lots of descriptive words, great with the keywords, even putting in some imagery. It's being tagged for these local cities, which is awesome. But one thing that we could improve upon on this particular tech would be requesting the review. All of these review requests have no next to them, meaning he's not sending out review requests to the customer. So they don't even have the option. They're not even getting the review and to have the option to leave a positive review or not. And so we definitely want to make sure that we explain to our techs and encourage our techs to go out and get as many reviews as possible. And one way they can do that is by sending out these reviews. If we looked at the previous tech, Michael, right, the yes stands for yes, he sent the review request. The no in this particular case means no, it was not completed. But he has a lot of yeses. So yes, it was sent, and yes, it was completed by the customer. Yes, it was sent, yes, it was completed by the customer, and so on and so forth. So lots of interactivity versus the way Thomas's are showing up is here. He's got a better system when it comes to putting in the check-ins. Again, very descriptive imagery, but he's not requesting the reviews. So a great way to get some information where we can help our techs get better every day on the job, and just keeping track of exactly how they're doing when it comes to making sure that your website is getting the most SEO benefit possible from Nearby Now. And again, we see Thomas's check-in here on the Phoenix page. It's got the full check-in here. It's got the image. It's got the location where he was at. The more check-ins we can have like that, the better they're going to be for this particular page. So again, this is something that you as an owner can use to review your technicians and just get them better equipped and better trained as to how you want them to handle check-ins, how you want them to handle review requests, and just making sure that they're doing the best job that they can, and obviously putting the best information on your website possible, as well as getting in front of your customers with the review requests. So that's the Nearby Now team check-in report in a nutshell. If that was helpful, then be sure to check out some of our other Nearby Now training videos, as well as some of our other videos that I have linked up right here, which are going to give you even more marketing strategies and tips for your service-based business. So make sure to check out some of those videos right now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Contractor Cast.